I look so cute. Look at this kigurumi that Sean got me. It's so cute. Hi everyone, it's me, Andrew. Welcome back to my channel. I haven't done this in quite a long time, so please bear with me. Today I'm going to be talking about moving, registering to like a new GP and getting my T, because it's not been quite a long journey. It hasn't been as stressful as the first time I was getting T, but maybe this might be useful for those who have moved and stuff like that. The reason why I haven't been online is because like I've been in a very awkward temporary living situation, and it was very stressful and just very awkward and just super stressful that I just really didn't want or need at all. No one should go through that. Moving in general is just stressful. But basically, I've moved into a lovely place and I'm out to everyone here. There's only like me, my landlord, 2 other tenants, and everyone's just so lovely, and I can walk around topless and no one will be offended, which is great. But basically everyone's really nice and open, so that's like really lovely, and it's so nice. The new place that I registered, it's literally like super close to my house, which is great, and the chemist is close as well, so that's even more lovely. When I registered, you just need the general stuff like your ID, proof of address. So the proof of address that I showed was an agreement form that both my landlord and I have a copy of, and so the receptionist said that was totally fine. So I showed that, and some previous GP information, like your old GP, the telephone, your NHS number, so things like that, and obviously just stuff to fill out about like what medication you're on and the gist of it. So that's about it. So obviously like when you're going from one GP to another, obviously with your NHS number, and they have like the stuff that your old GP used to have, so like your new GP can read it. So I saw the doctor today actually this morning, and I told her that I needed some prescriptions, obviously with my antidepressants and my T-shot, and she said that she couldn't give me my testosterone yet because she couldn't actually find like the copy letter that the GIC sent to my previous GP. Obviously when the GIC sends a letter to you, it's the same letter that your GP will get. So she didn't have that, because I think it's because I'm relatively a new patient, so I guess not all the stuff is backed up. So she said that, and I told her, oh, I have a copy of my T letter. We spoke kind of very briefly on my transness, like my top surgery, and I told her that I am seeing Mr. Christopher for bottom surgery. So she gave me a prescription for my antidepressants and stuff like that. And so yeah, as long as I gave her like the copy of my T letter, she would give me my prescription for my T, which is great. And because I lived very close, I just went back home, found my T letter, also found the letter that the GIC wrote about referring me for bottom surgery, and also the letter that Mr. Christopher wrote about my initial appointment that I had with him. So I gave her, I thought that would be very useful. She didn't ask for it, but I thought that'd be useful for her to know that I have been seen by these people and that she's up to date where my old GP were up to date, so she knows everything about me. So yeah, so she was really lovely though. She was like so patient with me. I gave that to her like literally probably like 15 minutes after I like left the GP, came back, and I was just like, oh, my doctor wanted me to give this to you, to give to her, and the receptionist was like, okay, yeah, cool. And then I got like a phone call like around 12 o'clock, and they were like saying that my testosterone prescription's ready, and I was like, amazing. That was all like in one day, and like literally today, and I'm like really impressed with how quickly that was. And then I was like, okay, hopefully I won't have any trouble getting my testosterone, because in my previous experience with my previous pharmacy, for some reason it took them a bit way too long to get my testosterone, and I don't know why, but they were very annoying, and it's just like but I got my testosterone, and then I was like, need to call my GP to get a nurse appointment so they can just stab me, because I'm like a month behind my T-shot. And to be honest, if I was like less than a year on T, I would have actually gone to my old GP to get like a new T-shot. But because of this new living thing, I actually didn't mind being a month behind, to be honest, because I mean, even though I don't really quite know my T levels, I feel like I'm actually okay, where it feels like my body won't have any reoccurring effects for not having testosterone injected in me for a month, if that makes sense. I hope that did. Oops, I'm sorry. So when I called up the GP and asked for a nurse appointment, hopefully by the end of this month, the receptionist told me that she was all booked up, and I was like, oh crap. Ah! But she asked again what it was for, and I was like, oh, it's a testosterone shot. And she asked if it was like really urgent, and I was just like, well, I'm like a month behind because I'm a new patient, and I kind of need it before the end of this year. She put me through as like an urgent nurse appointment. I actually am seeing the nurse before the end of this year to get that tea. Yes! I feel blessed. That's literally what happened within the day. Honestly, I hope this was kind of useful. This is literally what happened. I think one of the reasons why I was a bit scared about moving outside like the area that I was living in, that I thought it'd be difficult to get testosterone if I actually lived elsewhere. But actually it was very easy. I got my tea and I got it like on the day that I went to see my doctor. I mean, it did take, I think I did have to reschedule my doctor's appointment because of work, because it just wasn't working well for me. But I'm really glad that I'm actually going to get my tea shot, and it's really strange, but like next year, next month, 25th, 3 years on testosterone is like crazy. Oh my god, it's been quite a long time. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!